Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christina Mallion, and on behalf of the Rescue Sports Series team, I'd like to welcome you to the official launch of Season 2 of the Rescue Sports Series. The 2025-2026 season is here. We're at Clifton Surf Lifesaving Club today, and I'm joined by 4 Rescue Sports Series athletes. On the panel, we have Conrad Scheepers from Clifton, Nicola Harcus from Fishhook, Javin Presence from Milnerton, and Kira Vesta from Clifton. We're going to be chatting to the athletes a little bit later on a panel, but first we're going to go through some Season 2 announcements. I think it's important for us to quickly remind ourselves why our series exists. The Rescue Sports Series is more than a competition. It's about building a pathway where sport and service meet. Our mission is to recruit 200 lifeguards by 2027 and provide over 10,000 hours of volunteer water safety across Western Cape beaches and pools. Season 1 proved that there's a serious appetite for investing in this sport, and Season 2 is about scaling that impact, making it bigger, stronger, and more connected. In today's session, we're going to cover all key elements shaping the upcoming season, including our overall goals for the series, what's new in Season 2, the calendar reveal, the prize and award structure. We'll also share details on special event announcements and walk you through our media plan, and then wrap up with insights from these epic athletes to my side. So first up, to achieve our mission, we've set 4 goals for this season. 1, we want to increase participation. We don't only want to see an increased participation from our clubs in all events, we also want to encourage more crossover participation between surf and pool athletes, aiming to shatter Season 1's numbers. We want to grow the volunteer community. We want to get more officials involved and create pathways to national and international events. Goal number 3, we want to double our digital footprint. We want to showcase more of our series online, turning life-saving sport into a household name in South Africa. And number 4, we want to expand our partnerships. We want to keep building our prize pool and bring in new sponsors who believe in our vision. So what's new in Season 2? This year's our biggest season yet. Here's why. Our partner Solid Oak Insurance has increased their 3-year investment from 1.5 million to 2.3 million. We're also growing our pool program, upgrading from 3 competitions to 4 competitions for the coming season. And our total prize pool is 252,000 Rand, and it's up for grabs in the open and under 19 divisions. Next up, the calendar reveal for Season 2. But before we get into that, we want to take a moment to reflect on the major jump the Rescue Sports Series has made over winter. It's safe to say our off-season and pre-season has been anything but quiet. A big thank you to our competition officers, Brian Allett and Tommy Feldhays, for driving new events, and to all the volunteers who stepped up. We've had one of our best winters ever. With the Pool Sprint Series, we've introduced brand new events, never raced before in South Africa. Athletes literally had the chance to set new South African records. This was innovation in action, and we're excited to see where this format develops in the seasons ahead. The Battle of the Bays is going to hit the False Bay Lifesaving Club at Muizenberg on the 11th of October. It's been a few years since we raced here, and this edition adds a modern edge with new events like the Surf Dash, answering the call from athletes for fresh and fast formats. So, looking ahead, how is the season shaping up for Season 2? Here are the competition dates and venues that we've got. 18th of October, we're kicking off with the first pool event at the University of the Western Cape. 8th of November, we're doing our second pool competition at Bellville. 15th of November, the first surf competition will be taking place at Clifton Fourth Beach. On the 17th of January, the second surf competition will be taking place at Milnerton. 7th of February, our third surf competition takes us to Fishhook Beach. On the 14th of February, we've got the Western Cape Pool Champs at Bellville, where double points will be on offer. And the 28th of February to the 1st of March, the 4th surf competition, our Western Cape Surf Champs, will be back at Clifton, and double points will be on offer. The final event wrapping up Season 2 will be on the 11th of April, the final pool competition at UWC. The entire season will wrap up once again with an award ceremony, venue TBC, but we're aiming to go bigger and better than this year. With regards to prize money and awards, we're keeping the same format that we had last season. The top 5 open athletes and the top 3 under 19 athletes in female and male divisions will be racing for cash prizes across 6 surf and 5 pool events. Our under 15 and under 17 athletes will be battling it out for division titles, sharpening their skills before they step up to the open arena for a shot at the cash in years to come. Points will be earned at every event. These feed into leaderboards, and at the end of the season, we'll crown title winners and cash prize winners. Alongside these awards, we'll also present special recognition awards, the spirit of competition in both pool and surf, chosen by our officials, and the Outstanding Officials Award in both pool and surf, voted for by the Western Cape Athletes Committee. We'll also recognize the best club. That's the club that earns the most points combined across pool and surf. And finally, the award closest to our heart and to our mission, the Club Growth Award. This will go to the club that shows the biggest increase in participation compared to last season, and they'll walk away with 25,000 Rand. Now, season 2 isn't just about racing for points and prize money. We're also bringing in some exciting mixed events. One of the things that we love about lifesaving is that men and women compete on an equal playing field. After the success of trying a few mixed events in season 1, the feedback was clear: athletes wanted more. So this year, we'll have 1 mixed event at every surf competition. Here's what's coming up. At Clifton, the season opener, mixed beach relay will be raced. At Milnerton, in January, the mixed taplin will be raced. And at Fishhook in February, we will see the return of the mixed double ski. With regards to our media plan for season 2, our team is ready to capture it all. We'll have photographers and video crews at every one of our 8 competitions, sharing highlights, features, and behind-the-scenes moments across Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube will also carry extended race footage with full open event packages that include expert commentary. Now for part 1 of our big announcements today. As of today, RescueSportSeries.com is officially live. This brand new website is a hub for everything rescue sport: results, news, videos, and more. It's designed to showcase our sport, strengthen our partnerships, and make it easier than ever for people to connect with our mission. Go and check it out today. And if that wasn't enough, we're also launching the Rescue Sport Series Creator Competition. We're unlocking all of season 1's race footage and sharing it with you. Your challenge is simple. You need to create an Instagram reel that's going to rack up the most views. We have a prize pool of 6,000 Rand on offer, so it's your chance to get creative, showcase the sport, and battle it out online. We're going to be crowning winners at our Battle of the Bays competition 11th of October, so you have 6 weeks to get views on your videos. First place will go to the most viewed video, and they'll get 3,000 Rand. Second place will get 2,000 Rand. Third place, 1,000 Rand. To enter, you can download the footage via RescueSportSeries.com. Just make sure you tag us and your club, use our hashtags to confirm your entry. The full terms and conditions and all the footage links are on our website. The competition opens today, and get cracking. To close today's launch, it's time to hear from our Rescue Sport Series athletes. These are some of the people that make our special series what it is. First up, Conrad Scheepers. He dominated the pool last season, winning every single open men's pool rescue title. Originally a swimmer from Tux, Conrad has been with Clifton for 3 seasons, and he's also a proud life-saving Western Cape athlete. Conrad, last season, you seriously dominated in the pool. What was one of your standout memories that still sticks with you?
Yeah, I was really happy with my results, and I'm excited for the next season to come. If I look at the pool, something that really stood out for me was in one of the races at UWC, I think it was the mannequin clip 100, I lost my fin. And I still managed to get a PB in that race. And that was a big turning point for me. I feel like I can get a lot better, you know.
When you have both fins.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. So I'm very excited for that.
Epic. You're only in your 3rd season of lifesaving, and you switched over from swimming. What's been the best part of this transition and the biggest surprise discovering a sport kind of later in life?
You know, there's many standout moments in the sport. One of them was I didn't think I'd get back into training as hard as what I used to, because that was a big struggle for me, and that's one of the reasons I stopped. But I think in lifesaving, there's just this big sense of community. You know, people come together, and also it's previously as an athlete, it was all about you, or not you, all about me. But now coming into lifesaving, it's about what you can do for everyone else. It's how you can give back, and that's basically the ethos of the sport, and that's what keeps bringing me back. And the biggest surprise for me was actually on the beach. I couldn't paddle a board a year ago, and then I managed to get a silver in the board relay at Western Cape Champs, so I'm really happy about that.
Epic. So yeah, we've added an extra pool event to the Rescue Sports Series calendar this year. What's driving you for season 2? Are there any specific goals or records you might have in mind?
I think if I look at it, it feels like there's this big mountain I must climb, setting goals so far in the future. So right now it's just to try get a PB where I can. And all the youngsters, they're very fast. They're stepping into the seniors now. You know, just try to show them that, you know, I'm still here to compete. Yeah.
Epic. And yeah, your home club, Clifton, is hosting 2 events this season. Beyond being able to use carrying of craft down the stairs at Clifton as an activation, what makes racing at Clifton so unique and special?
Besides the activation, I think Clifton is my home beach and I train here, but besides that, it suits my style of racing. Running far into the ocean, I'm so out of breath, I can barely swim. So I'm hoping that now that there's a bit of I don't want to give my secrets away, but there's a bit more of a shore break, and I want to try use that to my advantage. Yeah.
Next up, Nicola Harcus. Last season, she shared the under-19 swim title and made her mark across both the under-19 and open leaderboards. A former Lifesaving Eastern Cape athlete, now representing Lifesaving Western Cape, Nicola is also a multiple national team member in both surf and pool. This season, she steps up into the open division. So next, you're stepping up into opens and you're also juggling your studies at the same time. What does this mean and how are you managing that balance?
I think I'm actually very excited to step up into opens. It means that you kind of compete on a more elite level with an insane pool of athletes. Like, I'm very excited to get involved in that. For me, no week at varsity looks the same, which can be a struggle to plan it, but it always keeps things different and like rotating different sessions. So yeah, that's a good thing for me because I like to be organized. And yeah, I just want to keep my balance in training and studying.
Awesome. You're a true crossover athlete. Earlier this year, you were at the Commonwealth Pool Rescue Champs in Wales, representing South Africa. And in November, you're heading to New Zealand for the International Surf Rescue Challenge. Why should more lifesavers embrace pool rescue, and how does it also help sharpen surf performance?
Well, I think it's very technical, which kind of scares a lot of people off. But I think it's a good skill to be coachable, to like open to learning all these different skills. And at the end of the day, we are saving a life. It doesn't matter if it's in the pool or the ocean. So I think it's great to do that for extra knowledge and all of that. And it actually does make you a better athlete. It teaches you to be patient, and it teaches you that skill is very important. And it's also a really nice change of scenery. Yes, you may not be in the sun, but it also can be a shelter from the wind. You know, there's a win or a lose. But yeah, I think a lot of people will enjoy it more if they just give it a try.
This was your first full season racing in the Western Cape. If you had to convince another athlete to come and race here, what is your 30-second pitch for the Rescue Sports Series?
I would say the Rescue Sports Series is definitely where it's at. It's almost like a mini tour of the Western Cape. Like, you get to compete on different beaches, meet different people. Yeah, and I think it's also like top athletes coming to compete. And yeah, I think it's a really great initiative to get people into the sport, but also to keep them in the sport. So yeah, I'm really excited for this season coming up.
Okay, and Fishhook is hosting the 3rd surf comp of our season. There's the mixed double ski back on the program. I don't think it's been on a racing program for many years. What do you enjoy racing at Fishhook? And are there any tips for putting together a strong mixed double ski team?
I really enjoy the beach at Fishhook because you get down to the beach and it can be flat or it can be a strong wind with some heavy chop. But yeah, you never know what you're going to get, which is exciting. And I think a lot of people will be excited to see mixed double ski because, yeah, I think the mixed events are really exciting to watch and even to be a part of. But I would say, yeah, your strength is definitely a factor, but I'd say it's all in your start and your timing with your partner. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, and I guess with 6 months until we are going to be racing that mixed double ski, it's going to give a lot of people time to test out different partnerships. So yeah, get practicing. Next up, Javin. You came from an athletics background and you were drawn into lifesaving as a junior. You've grown into a super strong beach competitor. Winner of the Under-19 Flags title and second in the Under-19 sprints in the Rescue Sports Series last season. You're a lifesaving Western Cape athlete who's also stepping up into Opens, and you'll be heading to New Zealand in November as part of the President's team. Moving up into Opens, away from juniors, what are your thoughts on this jump, and what are some of your personal goals for season 2?
I think I'm really excited to move up into Open. I've been competing in Open for a long time now, but I guess now I just have less competing to do, so I can focus more on other events such as ocean events. For this season, I think one of my biggest goals are to come top 8 in board consistently and then to make the board final at nationals in Open.
So in Open, there's more on the line. Does the bigger prize pool change your approach, or is it business as usual?
Honestly, I think regardless of the money, I'm there to compete and I always want to come out on top.
Awesome. Okay, so Western Cape athletes have dominated the South African national team's beach selections over the past couple of years. And there's a lot of our athletes heading over to New Zealand. We've also produced multiple beach world champions. Why do you think the Western Cape produces so many top beach athletes? And how does this shape your experience?
Well, I can't give all our secrets away, but I think that we train very hard here in the Western Cape and we train to be prepared so that we are confident in our skills when we're on the line. So that when we get on the line, we know we want to win. And that's helped me in training because I train to win. And I think when you go and compete at higher levels, that's what is the difference between Western Cape athletes and the rest of South African beachies.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'd like to think that all the racing experience they're getting down here against one another with such a rich beach pool is definitely helping them. And finally, we are returning to your home beach, Milnerton, in January. Last year, we were there in Jan, and the Flags Arena had that spicy uphill. What do you love about competing on your home beach, and what can athletes expect from the beach and surf this time?
I think it's really cool to compete at your home beach. I really love competing at Milnerton because there are always waves. Most of the time there are waves, so it equals the opportunity to do better and it makes the races more fun. I think it's very difficult to predict what the conditions at Milnerton will be like, but you can definitely expect an uphill track or Flags Arena and then some interesting waves for the Ocean Arena. That will be pretty cool.
And finally, Kira Bester, current reigning and youngest ever surf ski world champion. Kira was a standout nipper and junior lifesaver, earning multiple Western Cape and South African caps. After taking some time away from the sport, she returned at the end of last season and threw some serious spanners into the leaderboard, making a statement at Western Cape Champs. She won every open ladies ski title and showed some serious strength in the board and swim races too. It's really exciting to have an athlete of this caliber back in the mix. Kira, when you returned at the end of last season, what was it like stepping back onto the start line and finding your rhythm in lifesaving again?
Yeah, it was quite a process to get the nerves out, but I came in and I didn't have any expectations. I kind of came in with the expectation to just be there and have fun and try my best. and I pleasantly surprised myself. I got into the line, my muscles were firing, saying, I'm not meant to be here. What even is the Malibu? But as soon as the whistle went, the nerves were gone, and it felt like I was back in my nipper body. And yeah, it was great. It was a really cool experience, and I'm really happy to be back. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it to any athletes that are considering coming back. Just, get it done, do the retest, and you'll thank me later.
So when you were a nipper, you had dreams of competing in the Nutri-Grain series. What do you think a series like Rescue Sports Series is getting right to provide local talent with an opportunity without needing to go to Australia?
Yeah, since I've been a nipper, that was the dream. That's always been kind of the benchmark of your life-saving career. And there's obviously a lot of hindrances getting to that level as a South African financially and just logistically. So yeah, the Rescue Series is a really cool opportunity, I think, for all South African athletes to really step up their game and then have the world-class platform to, compete against each other and not have to go to Oz and not have to spend all those thousands of rands and be motivated to push through and stay in the senior side, because that's where we're missing at the moment, and build the sport.
Awesome. As a world champion surf ski paddler, what is exciting you most about season 2 of the Rescue Sports Series, especially mixing it up with some of the young talent that's coming through?
So there are quite a few things. I'd say the mixed relay is going to be a cool one. Mixed doubles is going to be a really, really cool one. I think it's going to be a great opportunity to really test the broader field, because obviously there are good athletes around the clubs, but it's going to be whether there's good male and female athletes in each discipline. And yeah, I'm excited for that, and that's probably my most looking forward thing.
Awesome. And then the Lifesaving World Champs are on home soil next year, November next year in PE. Why should more athletes get back into the sport now, and how can the Rescue Sports Series be the ideal preparation block?
Well, if you get back now, it gives you a whole year to kind of prepare for World Champs, one. And two, after COVID, there was a bit of a decline in the participation of lifesaving. And I think the sport is such an amazing sport. It's really giving back to the community. You're doing so many different disciplines. The community itself is a really awesome, really supportive and immersive one. So yeah, why not? Why not just get back? Why not get back into the water? I know there's loads and loads of people that are wanting to get back, and this is your cue, do it. And yeah, then you get that bonus of being able to race World Champs next year, and it's going to be epic. That's it.
And that's a wrap. Season 2 of the Rescue Sports Series is officially here. 2025 to 2026 is going to look incredible. We've got a bigger calendar, more events, a stronger community. I'd like to thank each of the athletes for spending some time with us today. We really appreciate you fitting this into your training, studying, work schedules. Thanks to our community who's watching this. We can't wait to see you all in action this coming season. Head over to rescuesportseries.com for more and start making those Instagram reels if you want to claim some of the cash prizes in our Creator Challenge. See you soon.